This
Logical reasoning.
conference will now be recorded.
Logical reasoning, which is from easy to moderate level. Okay, but in this session we are going to discuss the basics as well as some questions of this topic, because some students are facing some doubt regarding this topic. They got confused in the direction questions. Plus, in some books you will find this topic with the name of direction and distances. Okay, so please do not confuse that is a distance or direction. Once you are familiar with the questions, you are easy to able to solve them. So let's start the session. So first thing, before starting it, let me brief you
Can I
about
talk
the
to
topic and
tomorrow?
how the questions are going to be
Hello.
and how you
Okay, sure, sure. Is there any issue?
Yes,
think
now I have one station.
there are four major directions. One is north,
Class station, online
Okay,
session.
okay.
south,
Sorry.
हाँ.
Yeah, we
and
can talk
west.
to you. Yeah.
Okay, so all the students already know about this direction. There are other four directions that are known as the cardinal direction. So these are known as northeast, southeast, southwest, or northwest. Okay, so why we are taking northeast, why we are not taking east north? Because north and south are the two pole of the are the axis of the earth, and they are the two major pole, that is north pole and the south pole. So whenever we are going to take the cardinal direction, we are going to take with respect to north and south. Okay, so that is the reason behind it. And I think you already know that the sun rises from east, so this is the direction from where the sun rises, and this is the direction where the sunset, that is west. Okay, so whenever you are going to solve the question, in some questions they will give you a about that sun is going to rise and Mohan, Ram, or Sohan was a person is standing there, and in which the direction the shadow is going to cast. So if the person is standing here, then you can easily tell that if the condition is of morning, that means in the sunrise condition, the shadow is going to cast in west direction. Okay, and similarly, if the evening condition is it, this is the condition of sunset, then the shadow is going to cast in east direction. Okay, plus there are two also major important things. First thing, that if the person is facing east and or morning time, that time you can say that at the left side north is going to north direction is there, and the right side south direction is going to be there. Okay, but the situation is going to invert when this is the condition for evening, because at the evening time on the right side you have a north direction and on the left side you are going to have the south direction. Okay, plus in some question you are going to find out the about degrees, that the person is going to turn about 180 degrees. So you already know that the circle is of 360 degree. Okay, and from we are talking about that if the person is going to turn 180 degrees, that means, and if he is turning the face eastward, then after turning 180 degrees he is going to turn west. Okay, and if he is turning 45 degrees, that means he is turning to some cardinal directions. Okay, so this is dependent on the question. In the if the question is give you the brief and give you all the information about the directions in which direction the person is facing, then by changing their degrees you can easily find out what is the final or the last condition of that person. Okay, and in this topic you are also going to find out some question on Pythagoras. Okay, so you have to know that what is Pythagoras. So I'm expecting that you already know that what is Pythagoras theorem. So this is perpendicular, this is base, and this is hypotenuse, and these three sides of a triangle make a formation. So that is known as the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so that is perpendicular square base square is equals to hypotenuse square. I think you already know this. This is very basics. But while you are solving this question, you have to keep in mind you have to solve the question according to whatever the information given in the question. Okay, please do not use your mind that this might can happen or that can happen. After, if you are going to use extra knowledge or extra information from your side, then you are going to end up with the wrong answer. Okay, so these are the some major and some important parts while you are solving this question of direction. Now let's see our first question, and if you have any doubt you can ask in the chat box. Yes, I am hearing you, and please keep yourself muted. If only then you can hear my voice. Okay, and then we are going to now we are going to start the questions. So let's see our first question. So this is our first question and you can solve it and then we are going to discuss the solution of it. Please try to solve it and then we are going to discuss. Once you solve it, please use the chat box to answer your question and you just write the option in there. And if you face any difficulty, you can use the chat box. Okay, so mostly students answer the question. Some students are saying A and some students are saying B. Okay, let's discuss the question. Question is not that typical. Ranveer's office door faces eastward. He walks further 100 meters. Turn left and walks 50 meters. Which direction has he reached now? Okay, so again we are going to use the same direction and conditions. So Ranveer office facing eastward. That means this is the direction in which the Ranveer's office is facing, and Ranveer is leaving. He walks out from his office back door up to 100 meters. That means Ranveer starts from this point and walks 100 meters in backward direction. That means this is the west. Okay, so he's walking 100 meters in west direction and then towards right. That means if he's walking in the west direction, then this is the left and this is the right for this condition. That means he's moving upwards. Okay, that he's moving 100 meters in upward direction, you can say in right direction. Turn left, walks 50 meters, and then after here he's going to turn left and walks 50 meters. Okay, so this is the final point, or you can say this is the final place where the Ranveer is going to end. Which direction has he reached now? Okay, so this is the starting condition and this is the last condition, or you can say final condition. If you see directly, you can say that this is the northwest direction, because this is west direction, this is north, this is east, and this is south. So you can directly say this is the northwest direction. So the final point is with respect to the starting point is the northwest. Okay, so you can directly say that option is the right answer. Okay, now in these questions sometimes they will confuse you that what is the distance between the final and the initial point. Okay, so that means they are talking about displacement, and sometimes they will give you the question that what is the total distance between the final and initial. Then you have to calculate the whole distance, that is from here to here, then from here to here, and from here to here. Okay, there's a difference between the total distance and the shortest distance between the final and the initial point. Okay, and please everyone keep yourself muted, otherwise my voice is not going to be audible for you. Okay, Vasha, I'm explaining again. So Ranbir is leaving the office in the west direction 100 meters. After that, he is going to take a right. That means in upward direction, he is moving in north direction. And then he is going to take a left turn. That means in 50 meters. So the final is this point. And if we are talking what is the position of final point with respect to the starting point, that is in the northwest direction. So you can directly say that option A is the right answer. So the question is very easy, but mostly students got confused when they solved that question of directions. Okay, so if you are still have any query, you can ask. Otherwise, let's move on to our next question. So this is our next question. Please try yourself, and then we are going to discuss it. Okay, and please try to solve yourself. Please do not try to copy the solution or just the option of another student. That if 4 students are saying A, then all the students are saying A. Yes, the question of directions can be asked in any exam, so you have to prepare accordingly. Okay, mostly students gave the answer, and I got the answer B, C, D, and E. So at this time we are going to getting mixed option. Let's discuss the question. Suresh starts from his office and walk 20 meters toward east. Okay, so again we are taking, suppose this is the starting position and he's walking 20 meters toward east direction. Okay, then he turns right and walk 20 meters and then walk 15 meters to his right. Okay, so after 20 meters he's taking a right turn and walking 20 meters. That means in this direction, that is 20 meter, and 15 meter to his right, and again he walks 15 meter towards right. Okay, then he travels 15 meter toward west to reach the bus stand, and from here he walks 15 meters, or you can say in the west direction. So this is the west direction. Again he is walking 15 meters in this direction. In which direction is the bus stand with respect to office? Now this was the starting and this is the final point of the Suresh. Okay, so if you see from here, you can directly say, if you make an arrow, that means the question is asking about only the direction. So you can directly say this is the southwest direction. Okay, we already discussed what are the cardinal directions. So from here, if this is the east direction, this is the north direction, this is the south, and this is the west direction. So this is the southwest direction. So from here you can directly say that option C is the right answer. Okay, so if you have any query regarding this, you can ask. Okay, so I think the concept is already understood to you all. Now let's move on to next question. This is our next question. From his school, Kiran walks 60 meter toward west, followed by 80 meter towards south, followed by 120 meter towards his left to reach his house. How far in which direction is his house with respect to his school? Okay. No problem. You can watch this video again. The session is going to be uploaded in your dashboard. Okay. So please try to solve this question, and then if you have any query, you can ask regarding this question. Yes, you have to keep in mind about the right and the left direction for the person. So mostly student gave the answer that is option B, 100 meters southeast. Okay, so let's discuss this question. From his school, Kiran walks 60 meter towards west, followed by 80 meter towards south. So if Kiran started from this point and moving 60 meters toward west direction, now followed by 80 meter towards right, south. Okay, now south means that means going in this direction. Okay, 80 meters in this direction, followed by 120 meter towards its left to reach his house. Okay, that means 120 from this end. Kiran is moving from left. Okay, now for south condition, left is in this side and right is in this side. So you can say Kiran is moving 120 from here in the left direction from his for his house and reach his house. That means this is the final point. Okay, how far and in which direction is his house with respect to the school? Okay, so if you are going to solve for this, you can directly see that from here to here the distance is 80 and from here to here 60. So you can say that this is also going to be a 60 meters. Okay, the total distance from here to here is 120, but from here and here it is only 60, and from here to here it is 80. Okay, now you have to find out the final. That means from this is the distance which you have to calculate. Okay, and you can easily see that the direction is southeast direction. Okay, so if you see in the option, you can directly say that option B is the right answer. Okay, or you can use the Pythagoras and you can easily calculate the answer for this. Okay, so option B is the right answer. Mostly student gave the right answer for this question. Okay, so let's move on to next question. This is our next question. Please try to solve it, and then we are going to discuss it. Okay, let's discuss this question. Some students are saying, mostly students said that option D is the answer. Some students are saying it's C and E also. So let's discuss it. Shrishti started walking towards north to reach her school. After reaching the school, she turned 180 degrees in clockwise direction and 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. Which direction is she facing now? Okay, so Shrishti started walking towards north direction. Suppose we are taking this is the north direction. After reaching school, she turned 180 degrees. So I already told you that if the condition is of 180 degrees, then you have to oppose it. Okay, so this is now the next position for the Shrishti is going to be south direction. Now this is in clockwise direction and 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. From this position, she turned 45 degrees in anti-clockwise. Suppose we are saying this is a 90, so we can say this is a 45 degrees. That means this is a southeast direction. Okay, so this is a 45 degrees angle. Okay, which direction is she facing now? So she is facing southeast. So if we see in the option, you can directly say that option D is the right answer. Okay, so mostly student gave the right answer. That means now the concept is getting clear to you, and this question is also very easy to solve. Now let's see one next question. Now this is our next question. In this, some data is given. You have to solve for this data. And I already told you, whenever you get this type of data in statements, please try to link the data with the previous statement. Okay. Varshan, clockwise is when you are taking the condition according to the clock, when the clock is moving in particular manner. But if you are taking a reverse manner of clock, that we call anti-clockwise condition. Let's solve this question and then we are going to discuss it. Okay, let's solve this question. Some student got facing problem in this. Mostly student giving the answer that is option B. Some student are saying A and C also. So let's discuss this question. So in this type of question, I already discussed in blood relation and in other videos that whenever you get this type of data, you have to take any statement and then you have to link with the another statement. So the first statement is saying Rani is 3 kilometers to the west of Priya. So if you are taking the position of Rani here, Rani is 3 kilometers west of Priya. Okay, that means this is the 3 kilometers west of Priya. Okay, this is the west direction. Now you have to see the statement in which Rani and Priya is used. So if you see, this is the statement in which Priya is 3 kilometers to the south of Ekta. So you can say that Ekta is in at this place, and this is the 3 kilometer for Priya in south direction. Now you have to see the statement in which Priya and Ekta is used. So if you can see the last statement, Ekta is 1 kilometer to the west of Divya. That means she is 1 kilometer west of Divya. Now you have to see the statement in which Divya is used. Divya is 3 kilometers to the north of Ashwini. So Divya is 3 kilometers to the north. So this is the north direction respect to Ashwini. And Ashwini is half kilometer to the east of Brani. Now B is here and this is the half kilometer. Okay, please also keep in mind while you are making the diagram, you have to take the distance equally. Okay, or just make it approximately so it will be easy for you to find out the answer. Okay, so if you say from here to here, the distance is also half kilometer, because from here to here the total distance is 1 kilometer. Okay, now which of the following pair of the girls is the farthest from each other? Okay, so Rani and Ekta. So Rani and Ekta is here. Rani and Divya is here. Rani and they are here. That means 3.5 kilometers. Ashwani and Rani. So you can see either this pair and this is the pair which is farthest. If you compare this and this pair, you can say that Rani and Divya, they are the farthest from each other. So you can directly say that option B is the right answer for this question. Okay, so we did nothing, we just try to solve with the statement. First we solve this statement, then we find out in which statement Rani and Priya is used. Okay, so Priya is used in this statement, so this is our second statement. And then we used Ekta, so Ekta is in our third statement. Then we use Divya, so Divya is our fourth statement, and our last statement is this. So in this order we solve this question and we easily get the answer. Okay, so this is the way that you have to use in examination to solve the question in the minimum time. Okay, let's see our next question. For those students who want me to explain again, you can watch the session again. It will be uploaded in your dashboard. Then you can watch this session, whole session again, and you can sort out your problems. Okay, please try to solve this question and then we are going to discuss it. Okay, let's discuss the question. Student got confused between option D and E. So 4 birds A, B, C, D start flying towards south. Suppose we are taking A, B, C, and D. They are flying towards south. So we are saying they are moving in this direction. That means in downward direction. After flying 2 kilometers, bird B and D flew towards left. So B and D flew towards left. That means in this direction. Okay, and bird A and C flew towards right. That means they are flew in this direction. Okay, so after 3 kilometers, bird A and C flew towards their right, and bird D and D flew toward their right. In which direction the birds A, B, C, D respectively fly now? Okay, so now you don't have to worry about the distance. You just have to calculate. You have to find out the direction in which they are finally moving. So after 3 kilometers, bird A and C flew towards their right, and bird D and flew all towards their right. That means all the birds moving toward their right. That means they are moving. A is moving in this direction, C is moving in this, B is moving in this, and D is moving in this direction. So this is the south, this is south, this is north, and this is north. Okay, now the in which direction the bird A, B, C, D respectively fly now? That means the respectively is used. So option are given in the order. So you can say north, south. So A is moving in north direction, B is moving in south direction, C is moving in north, and D is also moving in south direction. So north, south, north, south. That means you've seen the option D is the right answer, because this is the only answer which is given in the particular order. Okay, so those students who gave the option D, that they are right. Some student also saying none of these. I don't know why. They might got confused between right and left. So whenever you are reading the question, please read the question carefully. Otherwise, you will get your wrong answers. So let's see our next question. Also keep in your mind, while you are taking the direction, please make your direction constant. If you are changing your direction in every statement, then your answer is going to be wrong. Okay, let's discuss this question. I'm getting 3 options, A, C, and D. Now let's solve this. Now I'm going to use arrows to tell you the direction. two student P who is facing north and Q is facing south receive the following commands from their physical trainer: right turn, about turn, left turn, right turn. Which direction would P and Q face respectively at the end? Okay, so from starting we are taking P and Q, and I'm going to use arrow for their conditions. So in the first, P is facing north, so this is north and this is south. So in every question we are using the same conditions which I have discussed earlier, that the direction is going to be same. This is east, this is north, this is west, and this is south. Okay, now they are receiving the commands right turn. So if P is going to turn right in this direction, and if Q is going to turn, he is going to turn in this direction. Then they are turning about turn, that means they are going to take 180-degree turn. He is going to be in this direction and Q is going to be in this direction. After that they are going to turn left. Okay, for P he going to move in this direction and Q is going to move in upward direction. Okay, that means upwards. Now last they are going to turn for right turn. P is going to move in this direction and Q is going to move in this direction. So I used arrow to tell you the how they are facing. Okay, so please do not get confused that they are covering some distance. So for now P is facing the west direction and Q is facing the east direction. Now question is asking which direction would P and Q faces respectively at the end. So west and east, if you see in the option C is the right answer. So those students who gave the option C as answer, they are right, and other students are wrong. Please, and also while you're solving the question, please always take the direction in this manner which is given here. Okay, because in mostly examination they are going to give you the direction in this manner, because this is the basic that every book, and whenever you are going to solve the question of direction, you will see only the direction are given in this manner. Okay, it's up to you. You can also take it like uh, according to yourself, like east, north, west, and south. You can also solve question on this basis or in any other basis, but this is how you will get question solved in many books. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that you have to use this method, and this is the basic method that we already use. Okay, so let's see our next question. So point A is 8 kilometer to the west of point B, which is 7 kilometer to the south of point C. Point C is 4 kilometer to the east of point D, which is 4 kilometer to the north of point E. Point F is 8 kilometer to the east of point E. How far in which direction is the point F from point B? Now in this condition you also keep things for the distance also, because the questions also asking for the distance and the direction. Okay, so please solve it and then we are going to discuss it. And please take the direction constant as we discussed in the previous question. The answer of the last previous question was west east. Okay, let's discuss the question. Mostly students saying option A is the answer, so let's solve it. A is 8 kilometer to the west of point B, so A is 8 kilometer to the west of point B. That means this is 8 kilometer with respect to B, and B is which is 7 kilometer to the south of point C. Now south means downward direction, that means C is going to be here, that is 7 kilometers, and point C is 4 kilometer to the east of point D, 4 kilometer to the east of point D. And then we have which is 4 kilometer to the north of point E. So from here it is 4 kilometers from the point of E, and point F is 8 kilometer to the east of point E. So from point E, F is 8 kilometer in the east direction. That means this is 8 kilometer and this is the point of F. How far in which direction is the point F from point B? So you have to calculate this distance. Now you can directly say that the direction is going to be northeast. So these two can be the options. So you have to calculate the distance between from here, from this point to this point, and from this point to this point. So we know that this is 7 kilometers and this is 4 kilometers. So this is going to be 3 kilometers, and this is 8, this is 4. So subtracting 4, you will get from here to here, this is the 4 kilometer distance, and the total distance from E to F is 8 kilometers. So you can say this is a 4 kilometer distance. Okay, so this is 4 and this is 3. So using Pythagoras, or you can see these are the Pythagoras triplets, so you can directly say that BF going to be 5 kilometers. Okay, you don't have to solve it. So option A is the right answer. Okay, the table is provided in the formula sheet for Pythagoras triplet. You can learn those Pythagoras triplets. They will help you in the examination to solve the questions. Okay, let's see our next question. So this is our next question. Rahul started out toward east, then he left turn in 8 kilometers, then he takes right turn in 2 kilometers. Okay, so please try to solve this and then we are going to discuss it. Keep yourself muted. Okay, let's discuss the question. Rahul starts out from his house traveling 10 kilometers toward east. then takes a left turn and travels 8 kilometer. Then he takes a right turn and travels 2 kilometer. Then again he takes a right turn and travel 18 kilometers. Finally, he takes a left turn and travel 4 kilometer to reach his office. How far approximately in which direction is his office with respect to the starting point? So you have to solve with the direction. Rahul start out from his house. So suppose this is the starting position, 10 kilometers he is taking in the east direction, and then he take a left turn of 8 kilometers, and then he takes a right turn with 2 kilometers, and then again he take a right turn, that means in downward direction towards south, and traveling 18 kilometers. Finally, he takes a left turn and travel 4 kilometers, and then he takes a 4 kilometer turn in left direction and reach the office. So this is the final condition of office, and this is the starting point. How far approximately and in which direction is his office with respect to the starting point? Okay, so with the starting point, the direction of the office is in southeast direction, but you have to calculate the distance also. So you have to make a triangle like this, and you have to calculate this distance from here to here. Okay, now you know that this is 18, so you can join this and you can say, suppose this is 8 kilometers, so this is going to be from here to here, this is going to be 10 kilometers, and from 10 plus 2 plus 4 from here to here it is going to be 16 kilometers. Okay, so the base is 16 and this is 10 kilometers. 16 square is going to be 256, and this is going to be 100, this is going to be 356. Okay, now this is not a perfect under root, or this is lie between root of 18 and 19. Okay, so if you square of and take under root of 356, you will get 18 point something. Okay, so you have to take a round off value because the question is saying you have to calculate the approximate value. So you can say the option is going to be option B, that is in southeast direction with 19 kilometers. So this is our answer. Okay, now if you have any doubt regarding this question, you can ask. Now let's move on to our next question. This is our next question. Kushal traveling 3 kilometers toward the north, followed by 9 kilometers to its right. He turns right to travel 6 kilometers and further turns to his left to travel 6 kilometers more. Finally, he travels 5 kilometers toward the south. How far is he in which direction with respect to the initial point? Again, we have the similar question. Please try it yourself, give the answer, and then we are going to discuss it. If in the question is saying approximately, that means they are giving you the answer in the round off condition. There is a difference of points. Okay, but if the difference in the option is very much 50 to 60, then there might be a round off condition of up to 0.5 decimal. Okay, yeah, answer is not exactly 19, but we have to go with the options. As the question is already saying, you have to calculate the approximate value, not the exact value. Okay, question is very simple. You can solve it. Kushal traveling 3 kilometers toward north. So if we are taking this is the starting point, 3 kilometers toward north, and then he followed 9 kilometers toward right. He's moving right 9 kilometers, and he turns right and travels 6 kilometers. So he's turning right and traveling 6 kilometers, and after finally he travels 5 kilometers toward the south. Okay, so turning left 6 kilometers, and then finally 5 kilometers towards south. So this is the 5 kilometer. Okay, so this is the final condition of Kushal. Now finally, how far is he and in which direction with respect to the initial position? Okay, so again we have the same condition, so you have to calculate. So from the initial position you can directly say this is the southeast direction, and there's only one option that is with the southeast direction, that is option B. So option B can be answer, and you can also calculate the values. So from here to here you have to join these line, and you have to make a triangle for this and use the Pythagoras theorem. So this is 6 and this is 5 and this is 3. So from here to here, this is going to be 5 plus 3, that is going to be 8 kilometer, and from here to here, that is going to be 9 plus 6, that is going to be 15 kilometers. Okay, so now you have to calculate the hypotenuse. 15 square, that is going to be 225, and 18 square is going to be 64. If you add it, you will get 289, and 289, 7 square is 17 square is going to be 289. So that means 17 kilometer. From here to here the distance is going to be 17 kilometer. Okay, so option B is the right option. Okay, so these are the question in which we discussed how you are going to solve the question of directions. Okay, and we discussed some question on which we are comparing the initial and the final position, and we are also calculating the distance. Please also keep in mind the question is asking for the total distance or the shortest distance. This is one of the important thing. Mostly they are going to ask the shortest distance, that is the distance between the initial and the final point. Okay, Varsha, for that you have to learn the squares and the from 1 to 20, and that will help you. Okay, so these were the question from easy to moderate, and some question were from difficult level. These type of question can be asked in the examination, and please for practice you have a direction test which are already live for you. You can try to solve those question of directions, and if you face any difficulty you can use WhatsApp and a Telegram group to ask your doubts. Okay, thank you for joining the session. Stay tuned for more sessions.